So the Stubbington Ark has been here for about 30 years, and we are an RSPCA animal center. RSPCA inspectors and the general public will bring us in animals from as far north as Winchester, Southampton, Bournemouth, quite a big area around here. Folks will bring us in their animals or rehome their animals from us from all over the place.
Hello, I'm Amy. I work at the Stubbington Ark. I work down on the adoption cattery. So once the cats are ready to go home and find their new homes, I sort of liaise with the public and find them the suitable match for them. So on site here at the Stubbington Ark, we have two catteries for the cats that come in. This cattery that we're in at the moment is the one that we're looking to raise £200,000 for to redo. So this is the one that we are looking at having replaced because it's in dire need of repair. It's very out of date and is falling apart slightly. We're just looking to upgrade it a little bit and make it a bit nicer for the cats that are here. A typical day would start at 8:30 in the morning, so I'm always on the adoption cattery. There's certain people always on certain blocks, so we'd clean all the units out, change their waters, litter trays, they'd get their breakfast, they'd also get any medication that they need. Once they've had that, it's socialising throughout the day, seeing how they're doing. If we've got any cats going home, we'll make sure they're ready to go into their new home, and then we'll clean the units ready for another cat. And then in the afternoon we feed them again medicate them, and then we get them ready for overnight really. We get them all locked in, all settled down. So this is little Olive. She was found in a car engine. The family had been driving down from Heathrow Airport all the way down to this area, and she'd been in the engine the whole time. Her little paw pads were in quite a bad condition and they were really burnt and dry and crackly. She's been on treatment since she's been here with us and they're perfect now. They're getting really, really good now, aren't they? So she's been neutered. She wasn't neutered before and now she's ready for homing, so she's here with me.
The financial situation at the Ark hadn't been very good for a couple years before I arrived here. So what we've primarily focused on is keeping the number of animals precisely where they should be for the number of staff that we have, because before we would tend to kind of have a few too many animals to the number of staff, and that would also lead us to having higher expenses in terms of food and in terms of cleaning supplies and so on. So we've just kind of stabilized that. That's been one of the big ways that we've saved money. And then we've gotten a lot stronger on going out and doing fundraising and making the general public aware that we're here and that we need funding, because we don't get funding from the RSPCA. We're purely funded by ourselves and by donations.
There's a lot that needs doing and repairing at the shelter, so any funding that we would get, or if we get an increase in funding, we'd always find a use and a purpose for it. The intake cattery next door, as we've seen, needs a brand new floor, brand new units, a new heating unit. The heating unit at the moment is broken, so for the middle of November isn't really ideal. It's just a lot that we could use the money for to regenerate for the animals. I love this job. It's the best job that I could ever actually have, and I never want to leave. It's just lovely. Come on then, Puppet. Come on then.